It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brewed Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It is Thursday, March 21st, 2019, and it is 7 a.m.
It's a nice, cool morning. I like this morning.
Yep, not bad at all.
About 40 degrees, yeah. I think, when I was coming in. That's not bad.
Not bad. First full day of spring after it arrived yesterday at 4:58.
Well, there you go.
There you go. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman here, along with Scooter Callis. How's things going?
Going all right.
Yep.
Going all right.
Yep. Still kicking, are we?
Yeah, still alive and kicking.
A little bit of rain came through yesterday.
Yeah, it was kind of light. It was just enough kind of get everything a little wet.
Yep. Not much. Just kind of passed through. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of a little bit damp and chilly yesterday, but we welcome spring. Yay. I think the weekend's
spring comes rain.
Yep. Anyway, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the program. And hope your Thursday is off to a great start. And, hey, I'm enjoying Brewed Awakening Coffee. That's how I start my day. Brewed Awakening Coffee. 3 locations in Mountain Home to serve you. Check them out. Balmer Boulevard, BRMC Lobby, 62 East Plaza. They're ready to serve you the best coffee in town. What are you drinking, Smart Water today? Well,
not so Smart Water. Like I said, I can't afford the Smart Water, and it wasn't working anyway.
The people on the other end for $3 a bottle, you know. They're the smart ones.
I think it's like Sam's Choice or something.
There you go. Water's water. Yeah. Anyway, check out Brewed Awakening Coffee. 3 locations to serve you. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Mike and his staff are ready to serve you. Check out their menu boards. They have everything when it comes down to coffee. And check out their mochas, their lattes, espressos, whatever, straight black coffee, whatever blend you like. French vanilla, pumpkin spice is available. You can put anything in there you want to.
If I'm going to drink coffee, it's just regular coffee.
Just regular
I don't
coffee.
do
I like
all the
just good old
food.
coffee. Hint of cream, hint of sweetener, you know. Check them out, Brewed Awakening Coffee. 3 locations to serve you right here in Mountain Home. And once again, if you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water, right?
There you go.
Check them out. Morning prayer is brought to you by Roller Funeral Homes. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes across the state of Arkansas, right here in Mountain Home. With all our respect. Let's see, we have, 29 in the state to serve you?
Yep, and then one in Memphis.
Yeah. And right here in Mountain Home, talk to Charlotte, Bruce, Chris, Brad, anybody who help you. Pre-plan now, or, in the event of emergency, they're the ones to turn to. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. Very professional, very knowledgeable, very loving, very caring, and they will get the job done, and you'll be very pleased. Check them out, Roller Funeral Homes. Now is the time to pre-plan, so give them a call today. Roller Funeral Homes. Let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, it seems our inner cities are getting more violent every day, whether it be St. Louis, Chicago, Dallas, you name it, really doesn't matter. Violence in our cities is out of control. Why are we such a violent society? Why are people murdered in cold blood? Armed robberies continue. My question is why? Some people blame the guns, but that theory gets thrown out with the bathwater. Lord, I believe if we as a society look to Jesus Christ for his love, peace, and salvation, things would change. But some people see Jesus as a religious figure or a prophet and are scared to talk about him. Lord, my prayer today is you help us know the truth, that God is love and God is peace, and God can heal our country if we would just let him. That's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes across the state and right here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. Bringing morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
And now, da, da, da,
well, that trumpet's getting better every day.
That's all I got to do. I swear I'm going to get one of those little kazoos.
Yeah, I got to find one. I'm still looking. You got a kazoo, Doc? He needs a kazoo.
I need
Morning Weather is brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team, for all your real estate needs. Buying or selling, relocating, whatever. Give them a call, 870-405-0793. Check out the website, retiretoarkansas.net. I need people to check that website, retiretoarkansas.net. Once you get on that website, wow, look at these pictures. And coming up, we have the live cam. Is that, wow.
That's it.
Wow,
It's a little brighter
7:05.
brighter than what I thought it'd be this
Look
morning.
at that.
And you still see the lights turned on the bridge,
Yep.
but it's a lot brighter.
Yeah, very nice. The White River.
Got a pretty clear morning this morning.
You bet. Looking good. The White River at Cotter. You can see the city of Cotter right there. The live cam brought to you by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora at Century 21 Lemac Real Estate for all your real estate needs. And check out the website, retiretoarkansas.net.
Got a clear morning this morning, and we can prove it.
We can prove it. 870-405-0793. Well, about 3 minutes before the show started, all of a sudden my computer just wiped out all my temperature locations. But right now we've got 41 degrees in Mountain Home, and Flippin checks in at 47. Harrison is blank, 41 in St. Louis, and I know it's 30 in Watford City, North Dakota. We were 11 degrees difference. We were within 2 degrees of Watford City yesterday. We were at 48 and they were 46, so they've got a heat wave up there. So I'm assuming around the region, until I can get this computer reset, I'm just assuming that we're somewhere between 39 and 49 degrees around the region from St. Louis to Little Rock and across the state of Arkansas. And so right now 41 degrees, and let's take a look at that Doppler radar on the national scene here. We'll start on the West Coast, California, Arizona, New Mexico, Utah getting a little bit, and not much going on in the middle part of the state. Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, Iowa, Minnesota, Illinois with a little bit around Chicago area. Nothing going on in Wisconsin right now on this radar. You see a pretty good batch of showers on the East Coast, Virginia, D.C., New York, Pennsylvania getting some showers right now. And so it doesn't look like anything's going to be affecting us for today. I think we got a chance of rain. We'll pull up in the forecast here in a minute. Checking the Little Rock stop real quick, the Little Rock radar. It is picking up a little bit down around Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Of course, they may have the intensity cranked up really, really high on this. And with that, you know, you could get a couple of false echoes. Overall, the highways are clear, 62, 412 east and west. Highway 65 north-south, Little Rock to Branson. Highway 67 and 167, once they split Batesville to Poplar Bluff, 167 heads on north, and then Poplar Bluff heads on up, or 67 goes Poplar Bluff on up to St. Louis. Interstate 30, 40, 49, 55, and 555 seem to be in pretty good shape today. And so, not much going on in the way of rain there. Let's go back and hit that St. Louis radar stop real quick. I-70 from Columbia to St. Louis in good shape. I-70 Vandalia, Effingham, Illinois looks good. Interstate 64 East St. Louis, Illinois to Mount Vernon in good shape. I-44 Rolla to St. Louis looks like it's all right. And I-55 coming in from Sykeston, Cape Girardeau on up into St. Louis. Pretty good shape there. You see Poplar Bluff, West Plains, Centerville, and Farmington, Missouri, Osage Beach on that particular map. We'll go back and we'll hit southwest Missouri. There's not picking up anything down around there. Wow. Tulsa, Joplin, Coffeyville, Kansas, Chanute, Kansas, Springfield, Lebanon, everything on I-44, Joplin, Springfield, Lebanon in good shape. I-49 from Joplin to Kansas City looks good. And I-70 across, across Missouri looks like it's in pretty good shape. Not bad. National radar map, the forecast map. Not much for Arkansas, Missouri, or Illinois. We do have some, I was listening, I forget what I was listening to today, but a little bit of concerns along the Mississippi River Valley. Missouri River is full out of its banks up in Nebraska, so they've really got a lot of problems up there. And concerns with the Missouri River as it feeds into the Mississippi. I think it feeds in just north of St. Louis. And so they're wondering about the Mississippi River later on in the week, later on in the month. And so the forecast map, not much going on for the middle part of the country. Where it's green and light green, that's your flood watches, warnings, advisories. The lighter blues are more than likely some colder temperatures, such as a winter storm watch or a freeze spray warning, things of that nature. Up in here, looks like in North Dakota. Where's the graph on that one? Special weather statement here, so I don't know if there's anything severe. Doesn't look like any severe. This is a gale warning along the coast right here. You see the color codes at the bottom. Anyway, we'll take a look at the 7-day forecast right now. Today, sunny, high of 61. Tonight, low of 35. Friday, a high of 68. Friday night will be 38 degrees for the low with increasing clouds. And Saturday, this is saying 30% chance of showers in the afternoon. And then Saturday night, 40% chance. Into Sunday, a 40% chance continues. Then Sunday night, a 60% chance of showers. Monday, we continue with a 40% chance of showers We run in temperature-wise from 68 on Friday to 60 on Saturday, 62 on Sunday, and 60 again on Monday.
Springtime rain.
Springtime rains. Yep, here we are. Of course, the drought monitors, I'll show it because we do it. That's just what we do, Arkansas, Missouri. Of course, with flooding conditions, there's no drought situations, and so I'll show it anyway. And let's see, what do we have here? The red X's. Of course, we have some culvert failures here. The highway department's working on those. We're down to 5 little circle blue X's where we had some water over the bridge. Be sure to check out iDrive Arkansas if the weather is inclement before you travel. When you go to iDrive Arkansas, you can check the border states, and it will automatically direct you to the state you're traveling to, whether it be Tennessee, Mississippi, Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, or Missouri. Taking a look at Missouri Department of Transportation, once again, they're really battling northwest Missouri with I-29. The Missouri River Runner train service be suspended 320 through 325 with passenger service moved to buses. Train service should resume on next Tuesday on the 26th. I believe that's Kansas City, St. Louis routes. Be sure to check out Missouri Department of Transportation. This is MoDOT, and it's the traveler map. If you're going to Kansas City or north of Kansas City, be sure to check that out. And so, never know. They've really had some issues up there in northwest Missouri.
Have they?
I-20, well, right now it's still saying Interstate 29 is closed at mile marker 57 at St. Joseph. Now, that's brought it down even farther south. You know, use I-35 and I-80 into Iowa as an alternate route. And then US 61 is in the eastern part of Missouri. At Alexander is also closed due to flooding. That's where the Missouri River comes in. See, Highway 61 runs to Boot Hill, runs through Steele, Missouri, and on up. It runs through St. Louis and runs up north to, I think, Cahokia, Missouri. But they really got some issues with flooding all along I-29. And so just once again, I have to encourage folks, please, if you're traveling to Kansas City area, if you're going to Iowa, it doesn't matter what part of Iowa, check out Missouri and Iowa maps to check out the flooding situation up there. Once again, the morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zadora, good friends, great people. They will treat you right. Tell you the honest truth. Hey, if this is what we can do for you, we can help you out. Give them a call, 870-405-0793, retiretoarkansas.net. Once again, I got to look at the White River. It's so pretty. That's just a spectacular. Oh, the bridge lights are shut off, aren't they? No.
Yep. Looks like they're off.
Are they off?
I can't tell.
Yeah. Wow.
It's a very beautiful, clear day, though.
Well, it is. You see the river coming through Cotter. You see the bridge up on the upper left as the river comes around. And Mountain Home would be in the upper right horizon. And the state
got
of
Missouri. A still shot with everything kind of listed.
Yeah, there's
where
the layout right
up.
there. That's what you're looking at there. There's the still shot.
And then here's the same thing live right now.
There you go. It's reloading and refreshing now as we speak. You can look at this at retiretoarkansas.net. Live cam at 7:13 today. You can view that when you go to retiretoarkansas.net. Give Bob and Linda a call at 870-405-0793. Community calendar brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square in Mountain Home. Best lunch, best breakfast in town, Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, Saturday till 11 a.m. I always look forward to Saturday mornings downtown.
Saturday mornings and Monday chicken fried steak day has got to be your two top days.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Can't beat it.
Well, today for breakfast, they got 2 pancakes, 2 sausage and egg, 2 bacon for $5.88. Or for lunch, Kimmy's homemade chicken pot pie. And I'm not a chicken pot pie fan. I've never been, but I love her chicken pot pie. I don't know the difference.
It's good. I've had it. It's good.
Yeah, she does a great chicken pot pie.
It is really, really good.
Comes with 2 sides, roller cornbread, $6.88. Can't beat it.
All right, the 2019 Mountain Home Parks and Recreational Take 2. The Mountain Home Parks and Recreational Youth Baseball League is now seeking umpires. If you'd like to apply, visit the LC Salmons Youth Center, or you can call 424-7275. Ask for Billy D. Austin. And why don't you go ahead and read yours while I'm
finding mine. Here we go.
Yep.
I've got it. The Lake Norfolk Fireworks 6th Annual Benefit Bass Fishing Tournament is Saturday, March 30th at Panther Bay Marina. First prize is $500. Proceeds benefit the Lake Norfolk 34th Annual Independence Eve Fireworks Show. That is a full sentence.
Entry
is only $50 per team, and they have an optional $10 big bass pot. So if you're interested, you go to LakeNorfolkFireworks.com to get registered, or give Jenny a call at 870-467-5800.
Mountain Home Christian Academy will have their open house on March 28th from 6 to 7 p.m. Stop by and give them a visit. And also they'll be doing Mary Poppins Jr. April 27th at 7 p.m., April 28th at 2 p.m. at Dunbar Auditorium with free admission there, but donations are appreciated. And the biggie, the big fundraiser for the Mountain Home Christian Academy, Night with Your Night and Father-Daughter Ball. Night with Your Night is scheduled for Friday, May 10th, and Father-Daughter Ball Saturday, May 11th at the Shed, Arkansas State University campus. Tickets go on sale on April 1st. All right. 7:15. Doc Osgood is our guest today. Always enjoy visiting with Doc. One more time, got to see that White River. RetireToArkansas.net. And from here, we're going to take a quick break. And Doc Osgood's going to join us right after this.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Our old burger was only 7 ounces, but now it's 8 with brioche bun and pickles. Comes with its own steak knife, it's really that big. Your best competition is always yourself. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. We're focused on one thing, burgers, ribs, fajitas. Just that one thing, burgers, ribs, and fajitas. We're reeling in our menu because it got out of hand. We had a moment of self-actualization. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn & Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn & Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Why would I recommend Hospice the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either a terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
When you need durable 7:21, and we want to welcome Dr. Charles Osgood back to the set, and good to see you.
Always good to be here. I love coming on the show.
And thanks for helping keep me pain-free.
That's right. We did it the other day, too. You came in the office, and we got it adjusted.
Yeah, I messed up a left knee.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, I don't know anything more painful than knee pain.
Knee pain can be a real bummer.
And
but
it's not in the joint, it's in the,
Ribs.
Ribs are bad.
Oh, yeah.
Ribs are bad, too. And ribs can feel like a heart attack.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad. So, but it's all adjustable and it's all fixable. So,
well, I'll just tell the folks went in for an adjustment because the knee was hurting, and you helped me before when I messed up the right knee.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, now I'm looking to do maybe perhaps the laser treatment.
Do some more laser treatment on it.
Do more laser, and that'll take care of the rest of it.
Mm-hmm.
But with the knee pain and the colder weather and stuff like that, of course, I had the ringing in the ears. I'd wake up, well, this ear's kind of plugged up. Well, this ear's kind of plugged up. You know, it's just kind of. So, I thought, Doc Osgood.
Yeah. We even take care of the ringing in the ears a lot of times. We can adjust those ears. So it's like, yeah.
Because, and I have noticed, be sitting there, I've sit on a little stool or just a regular bar stool when I'm having lunch or supper, and ever so often you hear pop and the ears ring after the neck pops.
Right.
So
they're related. I mean,
they are related.
We can help a lot, and I've had patients who've had dizziness, nausea problems. Adjust the upper cervical in the neck and get the ears adjusted. We can actually adjust ears. It sounds weird, but you can actually adjust them, and you can
because time
get
after
release.
time after time, and I don't keep the house that warm. I'll keep it reasonably cool, maybe 63, 64 degrees at night.
So you're not one that burns people out when
no. And but I'd wake up, well, dadgum, this ear's clogged up, and I thought it'd be an allergy, so I have a little allergy tablet it's an all-natural product. Get out of nature's way.
Oh, yeah.
And, ever so often, finally it'd clear up. I thought, Doc Osgood.
Mm-hmm.
So got my wrist, said, Doc, by the way, my ears are ringing, got a little clog. Okay, done.
Yeah,
We're done.
Adjusted.
We're done.
Yeah, and
you maintain it.
And with the knee problem, adjusting the knees works extremely well. We've had good success working on your knees that way, and the laser as well. So there's several things that we can utilize in the office, and most of it boils down to just getting joints to function better than what they are. And when you have pain, it means that joint's not working like it should. So if we can improve the joint function with adjustments or laser therapy, what it does is it makes the tissues around the joint decrease the inflammation and improve function by improving cellular function. Because what it does is the laser reacts with the cells, and that's the way it improves the function, is by improving cellular function.
Now, I want to tell folks, this is not, the pain in the knee is not in the joint, it's a muscle on the outside.
Yeah.
And with the adjustment, You readjust. You put it. Adjusting the joint puts the muscles and tendons back where they should be.
Yeah, but what it does is it relaxes
Yeah.
those tendons and those muscles, because now the joint is tracking like it should.
Right.
Before, it might have just been a little twisted or turned and just kind of maybe locking up and not moving like it should. Then that creates inflammation around the joint. When you get it tracking again, then it starts to decrease that inflammation. Wow. Now, it may need to be done a few times in order for it to have long-term effect.
Right.
And that's where a lot of times you'll hear, well, if you go to the chiropractor, you got to keep going. Well, yeah, in the beginning, that is typical, because what you've got to do is retrain those joints that aren't functioning like they should. So it has to be done a few times in a row in order for that retraining process to take effect. And then the inflammation starts to die down and you don't have the pain anymore.
Well, let me describe what I did. You know how you try to scoot something out of the way with your foot?
Yeah.
Like this would be my foot, and this is the edge of my big toe. Okay, here's something here, and I come up like this, and
sideways hit
like this, trying to move it. It was heavier than what I thought. I just felt that knee pull.
Yeah, I've done that before. You're like, that's
not.
I don't know about that. And then you stretch the ligaments. You stretch the tendons a little bit, and you get the cartilage maybe a little bit wanky in there. And so what we do is when we adjust it, it retracts like it's supposed to. And then that joint itself is moving in its proper range of motion again.
Yeah.
And laser, and we even use ultrasound a lot of times because it's a really good thing at taking down inflammation as well. So we have all kinds of tools that way.
I want to emphasize to folks, I got sinus problems and I'm taking sinus pills and it's not helping.
Yeah.
Call this man right here.
Yeah.
Right here. 425-4424.
Yeah. Sinus problems are really helped a lot.
I mean, it may be allergies. We don't know for sure. All I know is, and I told you, so this ear keeps clogging up sometimes this ear, when I wake up. And it was only after I laid down and I'd wake up and it just felt like this ear was full of water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or this ear is full of water. The chiropractic adjustment took care of it.
Yeah. It drains the tubes in the ear, the eustachian tubes, which lead back into the throat area. So if we adjust the ear and adjust the upper cervical, it lets the tissues drain, and it removes the blockage there, so that you can not have so much problem with full ears and dizziness. And we've been able to save a lot of kids from having to put tubes in their ears because of just being able to get it adjusted. So it works extremely well, chiropractic, that way.
So and I want to encourage folks to give you a call, because call me, stop by. I'll tell you firsthand.
You bet.
You don't have to go to the farm, or don't have to go to the medicine cabinet and get out a handful of pills.
Right. And that's what we really pride ourselves on is that drug-free care, because with the opioid epidemic that we have today, as many things as we can use to avoid having to be a slave to taking a pill, the better. And so that's what we try to specialize in, is how many things we can actually provide for people that helps them be pain-free.
At an affordable price, too.
Right. And that includes the laser therapy. We make that affordable as well, and it's something that we have seen tremendous results with. So not only with your knees, but with people's problems with sciatica. I had one lady who did 10 treatments with the laser. She had chiropractic care from me, from other chiropractors. She had physical therapy, everything she could think of. No results. And we had minimal results with the chiropractic adjusting. So we said, let's try the laser. And we did 10 sessions with her. She called back 2 months later just to say that she still had no sciatica pain. So it is something we've really seen some pretty good miracles with. So
here's a picture of the laser machine once it loads here.
Yeah, if you go to the website mountainhomechiro.com, then you can click on all kinds of pictures and images.
And this is the unit you brought here at the studio, wasn't it?
It's a little different from the, but it's the same exact thing. They've just kind of redesigned it a little bit.
They did it, yeah.
Yeah.
And so,
but it does the same exact thing.
There you go. And for right here, if you go to Mountain Home Family Chiropractic on the website, and you come down here, let me back up, Scooter, I'm going to navigate this a little bit. Click on this right here on the right-hand side, and you can see last July, August. Then come over here to about the 30-minute mark. Let me see right here. Yeah, right here about the 39th minute, you can see the laser actually on my right knee. And I called Doc back and I said, you know what? After we did that, my right knee feels like it's 3 or 4 pounds lighter than the left, as well as to the left knee. And up until the time I tried moving a piece of furniture with my left toe.
Right. Yeah, we just got to do some more work on it. And that's the thing about it is you can injure yourself like that, and then use the laser, use the adjusting, and we get that injury back under control. So anybody who has had sports injuries or any type of degenerative problems, the laser and chiropractic work well together. So auto accidents, that's one thing I wanted to kind of hit on too.
Let's take a break real quick and we'll come back and we'll hit on that, okay? It's 7:31 more with Dr. Charles Osgood right after this. When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrub stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands including Carhartt, Cherokee, and Gray's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Clogs, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractable, compression socks, paramedic BDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, as well as minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop. Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire's Barbershop today, a unique gentleman barbershop. Get back in style from a former celebrity hairstylist and a licensed barber instructor who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire's Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 848 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today. Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
7:33, visiting with Dr. Charles Osgood, Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Follow along at mountainhomechiro.com. And we'll talk now about auto accidents. And you know, goodness, I've not ever been in one, knock on wood here, you know.
Yeah, right.
But
there's a lot of folks that are in those, and they don't do anything about it. That's a big no-no.
Well, the thing about it is that sudden shock of impact.
Yeah. And whiplash injury can occur with a 5-mile-an-hour fender bender. I mean, it's something that happens because you're just not expecting it. And so the neck gets stretched and the ligaments in the neck get stretched, and that injury can provide lasting, long-term chronic problems if it's not corrected right away.
And I remember back in 1963, it was early February 63, my dad was rear-ended, and of course he had the neck injury because back then, you know how it was. He was in a 57 Plymouth. He got hit by about a 58 Oldsmobile or Pontiac.
Yeah.
Spun the car around. Well, anyway, they mobilized the neck, and for years he was like this with no neck brace. He couldn't hardly move his neck.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, you freeze everything up, and you don't want to do that. You want to be able to adjust those vertebrae right away and get that functioning as soon as possible. You know, that you're talking about 60. What was it?
1963.
Yeah. My get this. My folks were rear-ended, and they had a car in front and they had a car in back that hit them. The guy came at about 60 miles an hour while they were at a stoplight.
Oh.
And guess what kind of car they were in?
I don't know.
A 63 split-window coupe Corvette. It completely demolished that car. Yeah. But yeah, if you are in any type of an accident, do not just say, I'm fine, no problem, you know, because the adrenaline's pumping at that point, and you are feeling pretty good because of that. And so later on is usually when you start feeling some problems. I've had folks come in 3, 4, and 5 months later and say, man, I just woke up and I can't move that neck.
Yeah.
And by then they've already signed off their insurance saying, I'm fine, no problems, and now all of a sudden it's out of their pocket. So you don't want to end up stuck with having to correct a problem that was created by an accident that was not your fault, and that you need to, you know, get help for now, because now it's all out of your pocket. So
can we
don't
pull
do
this
that.
back up on the screen, Scooter? I want to pull this up right here. That Mountain Family Chiropractic right here, hidden damage. It's attempting to minimize your own injuries because your car has sustained little or no damage. Research shows that occupants can be injured considerably more than what you'd expect from a dented fender or a broken taillight. How many times, you know, the old adage, you know, I'm carrying a box up the steps, you know, I think, let's see, there's 8 steps. Let's see, 1, 2, and a miscount. And you get to the last step, and then you step down thinking there's one more, and, you know, they just...
The sudden jolt, yeah.
We've all done that. You know.
And that happens in a wreck like that. You know, it can not only happen with the neck, but you can actually get a whiplash injury in the lower back too, because they have the same curvatures in the lower back and the neck. It's called a lordotic curve, and you can straighten that curve in both areas. And especially if you have a really bad accident, you can really do some serious damage to all of the structures in the spine. So it's correctable, though. That's the thing. And what we specialize in as chiropractors is the correction of spinal dysfunction. So when a spine has damage that way, it's not functioning correctly anymore. And then that's where the pain starts in. Because when a spinal segment stops functioning, it swells around that area. And then that swelling is what causes the muscles to tighten up. You get all kinds of weird sensations like pain, you know, when you start to move like a lightning bolt in the spine, you know, like just, you know, those type of, you know, weird sensations, numbness, tingling, you know, like your skin's crawling. All kinds of weird stuff happens because it's nerve dysfunction. So all we have to do is find out what has been done, and what we'll do is take x-rays of you when you come in, see what the damage is like, see if you do have whiplash problems, and then we can determine, based on what we see, how much care you're going to need. Sometimes you may need only a few weeks, sometimes you may need, you know, 6-8 weeks of care. It just depends on just how much is going on in there.
Yep. You've got the medical solution sitting right here in the middle of the website under auto accidents, and so it's right here, the medical solution. So let's go back. We've got a few minutes here. You're on the main drag doing, say, 30, 35 miles an hour. You start to slow down, car behind you don't see, boom, you get hit.
Yeah.
You know, reasonable damage to both vehicles, not totaled, but they got to go to the body shop. You're jarred in the seat, you've had your seat belt on, you know, even the seat belt across the chest, that's going to hurt too.
Yeah. And then you add in airbags.
Yeah. Boom, right.
When the airbag hits you in the face, it's pushing that spine. And there, again, injuries can occur pretty easily. So, and I've had people with injuries just due to airbag, you know, deployment. So, hey, you know, don't put off getting a correction to take place with
How soon after the
adjusting.
accident, if you got no broken bones, no lacerations, it's just
Right away.
Get in
come in
ASAP.
as soon as possible. And the sooner you come in, the sooner we can start healing that damage that's taken place. The longer you wait, the more chronic the situation becomes, and the longer it takes for us to get rid of.
I think
the
Dad
problem.
suffered for years after that wreck.
Sure.
I'm saying 10, 15, maybe even 20 years.
Oh yeah, I know my father. Same thing.
Right.
Just for years, he could, not move his neck like he needed to be able to, and it was always hurt, upper back, neck, down the arms, numbness, tingling in the hands. Finally, he went to see a chiropractor probably about 20 years after that
20
accident.
years?
Yeah. Yeah. And because, back then chiropractors weren't a bit, well-known big thing. And so now, chiropractors are the ones that you go to fix a problem like this. And
So why is it taking so long to wake up?
It's how we've been indoctrinated by the commercials on TV.
Mm-hmm.
And how this medicine will take care of that, and how this medicine will take care
Let's
of that.
talk about that for a minute, because these things are hilarious.
They are. If you see the side effects to the medications, it's so horrible on most of the medications. You wonder how they can sell a product by saying
Well,
stuff
there was a
like
comic. You remember Beetle Bailey, the comic, in the newspaper. Well, one Sunday I'm reading this, and they have General Half Track, and he's the general who's in charge of Camp Swampy, and Miss Buxley comes in and says, "Oh, General, your medicine has just arrived from the delivery guy." "Oh, good." And he looks at it. Side effects may include breaking out in hives, chasing dogs around the house on a full moon. I mean, just crazy stuff. And he's reading the side effects. He just chunk right in the garbage bucket.
And that's what you should do with most of the medications that are out now, because why would you want to create more of a problem than you already have by taking some pill that's going to, and now I have a problem with being able to digest my food because of this pill. Why do that? So let's do the natural thing and try to get function restored from something that has been created by an accident, or maybe an old injury from years ago. I have a lot of people with old football injuries where things just don't work the same what they used to. Neck, shoulders, lower back, down the legs, all those type of problems. So don't take the drugs if you can avoid it. Let's figure it out naturally.
And whoever else is behind Center for Disease Control, who regulates what's the medical association? I mean,
the drug companies,
FDA, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
I mean, if I can go to your office 3 times a month,
and
I'm not having to take any pain meds, I'm not having to take any antibiotics, but yet
you stay in good shape. And you know why?
Follow the money trail.
Yeah, there's no money for them if we do what we do. So, why would they want to promote us when it's not going to give them anything? So,
it's kind of like the speed limit issue. There's a thing on Channel 7's down Little Rock's Facebook page about we finally may get the speed limits increased to 65 miles an hour on the standard highways. So I posted, I said, well, hey, the state police are in cahoots with the highway department. You get a ticket for 56 and a 55 and take that away. Same thing with pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, true.
So they're going to chase you guys around. Oh, it ain't going to work. You need to swallow more pills.
Right.
Chiropractic works.
Right. And it's the most natural thing that you can do, because what we do is take joints that aren't working right and get them to function again properly. So come in, it's only $37 to do a full set of x-rays, to do a nerve scan. We even do foot scans that'll tell us if you've got any foot issues that it might be helping to create those lower back problems. All that's just $37. So That's pretty darn affordable.
That's less than a tank of gas.
Most people have insurance that covers chiropractic care. If you have huge deductibles, which a lot of people are starting to have now, the things have changed in the old insurance environment. So if you have a lot of out-of-pocket expense, we still can make it affordable for you. Don't be afraid that you can't get care just because it might be some extensive work we need to do. We can still make it affordable.
Yep. All right, check out the website, Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. And they're right up here at the top center. Can we throw that up one more time right here where it says email us? That goes directly to Dr. Charles Osgood.
Yeah.
Nobody will see that but him, and he will directly answer your email. So, and no question is considered stupid. Ask the question. That's how I was, 7 years ago, when you said, come see me.
Right.
We're sitting at the radio station and said, come see me.
You need to come see me.
Come see me. So.
And that goes for everybody out there. If you've just not gotten any relief, any other method that you've tried, which there's so many people that have done that, try us because we can do something for you.
7:45. Let's take another look at the live weather cam brought to you by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora.
I don't think it's updating right.
No,
it's been still on the same screen.
Huh.
You have the spinning wheel there.
Yeah, the spinning wheel. I've had some internet issues this morning at the house, too, and then this morning my Weather Nation kind of went wacko. Anyway, 7:45, we'll come up on 7:46. More with Dr. Osgood right after this. Be right back.
So there I was, naked as a jaybird in the shower with soap in my hair and eyes when I lost water pressure down to a dribble. I immediately grabbed my towel and dialed up Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service. Jake came right over and fixed my water pressure. Now I can take my showers with confidence. Just call Jake.
For all your sales and pump needs, just call Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service, 870-431-5445. He offers high-quality stay-right product.
Sure, all mowers cut grass, but only a Ferris mower with suspension technology can provide you with increased productivity, quality of cut, durability, and comfort. The caster wheels and cutting deck are connected to the frame beneath the suspension. This lets the deck follow the wheels as they move up and down in relation to the ground contours. Maintaining the distance between the deck and the ground results in a beautiful, consistent cut. Visit your local Ferris dealer to experience the difference suspension makes.
Hi, it's Bob and Linda Zadora. We're the Z Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty. We'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z Team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z Team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net.
If you want the
7:47, visiting with Dr. Charles Osgood. And if you want to be pain-free and pill-free, come see Doc Osgood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can certainly do it for you.
Fun. It works. Firm believer.
So what's new on the political scene?
Well, I've been sending some pretty salty little emails to Jack Fortner, Missy Irvin, and Scott Flippo, and Nelda Speaks.
Mm-hmm.
You would think with the issues we've got in this state, we've got lots of taxes.
No, we got too many taxes.
But you've got Representative Sarah Capp out of somewhere around Russellville, Ozark area. She wants to quit messing with daylight saving time because it messes up her biological clock.
Right, so that's an important issue, huh?
And they have actually had legislation concerning the time change.
Yeah, right.
All over Facebook. Oh, I dread turning the clocks back because I lose an hour. No, you don't lose an hour of sleep.
Yeah, I know. Who cares? Really? I mean, that's a kind of a dumb
And
point.
how many times, they say, well, first I want to stay on standard time.
Right.
Okay, so I made an error on Facebook, but to go around the error, think about this. You've got Georgia playing Arkansas, say at Fayetteville in September, hypothetical.
Yeah.
So it's noon in Georgia. It would be 10 o'clock in Arkansas and go 15 miles north, and it's 11 o'clock.
Yeah, right. That would be weird. Yeah.
And so, what's the big deal about changing? The thing is, they change it. Well, we got to, you go to bed and you lose that hour. You don't lose an hour. Here's what I do.
Yeah.
2:00 Saturday afternoon. I was down at his restaurant for breakfast, so sometimes I don't even eat lunch. If I do, it's an early supper, late lunch. Hey, clocks go ahead. Okay, well, it's 2:15. Now it's 3:15.
Mm-hmm.
Make the adjustment.
Yeah.
Okay, by 7, 8 o'clock, I'll have a light supper, perhaps. Go to bed at the normal time. I'm fine.
Right.
But
And
you think, oh my goodness.
how long does it take you to recover from that? Not long.
It's just, it's like, I've never seen anything like it. And I told the representatives that I emailed, I said, this is the craziest legislation I've seen since in the early 80s, some wacko down there decided to file legislation that all referees needed an eye exam before they did a Razorback football game.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, that made the papers.
Yeah, that's nice.
But,
well, yeah, like, don't we have more important things like maybe getting rid of personal property tax?
You would think.
Or income tax? How long have we been talking about getting rid of personal property tax? How many years have we talked about that?
Yeah, you know.
And it's never going to happen.
We're trying to get the highways. People fuss, well, we need better roads. Okay, so we found a way to put 3 cents on the wholesale part of gasoline,
Right.
and you think the world has come to an end.
Right.
3
cents.
pennies on a wholesale gallon, people. You
Right.
want good roads. They're not down there with a printing press raking out dollar bills to pay for this stuff. We have to furnish the money.
Yeah, true. It's true. Now, I'm never one for new taxes because I think I paid too many taxes as it is.
Yeah.
But
all they want to do with this, back in 12 or 14, we instituted a half-cent sales tax.
Mm-hmm.
They just want to continue that.
Right.
And so there's been news agencies across the state saying, we're getting this new tax and all this. No.
Yeah, no, it's not a new tax. It's
what it boiled down. They said, well, it went through with no negotiations in the House and Senate. That's because it has to be the vote of the people.
Mm-hmm.
What they said is, yes, we want the people to vote on this to implement it by 2023.
Right.
Because it sunsets in 2023. So next year in November, 2020 November ballot, we'll have an issue on there to continue the sales tax to do the roads.
Right.
It's up to us.
Yeah, I mean.
But people don't understand that the Senate and House, they didn't have to negotiate. We're going to send it to the people.
Mm-hmm.
So they're, okay, let's send it to the people.
Right.
And then the speed limits, we're still working on that one.
Yeah.
Deanne Vaught did that 2 years ago, and the Highway Department says, no.
Huh.
Because they don't answer to anybody.
Oh, yeah.
They don't answer anybody. I said, well, are they in bed with the state police? Because if the state police wants to write more tickets, we're going to keep it at 55. That way you get the ticket at 56.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think they're working on that, so maybe we'll get some.
Yeah, I mean, we seem to be a little behind.
You think?
Yeah. Than most states. And most states are 60 everywhere you go.
At least.
So.
Highway 59 in Texas. I went from Texarkana to Jasper, Texas on 59. It's a U.S. federal highway, just like Highway 62, 2-lane.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very similar to driving from here to perhaps Bowdoin and Black Rock.
Yeah.
70 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You got mailboxes and driveways, the postman out here, you got dogs crossing the street.
Yeah.
And I'm at 70 miles an hour going through Texas. Go over here. If you can get to 55 once you get between Mom and Paul Kettle taking the cows to town.
See, that's the other issue. How many years have we been talking about making the highways better across from Jonesboro to Fayetteville?
I've given several people an idea. Drive west, go from West Plains to Rolla, Missouri, on US 63.
Mm-hmm.
They've got alternating passing lanes.
Yeah.
About every 5 miles.
Yeah. That's easier than making it all a 4-lane road, but at least you're doing something.
Yeah.
And instead of a 2-lane road the whole way.
There are some passing lanes, but, and the big thing is they put the turn lane on the bridge over the Black River.
Oh, yeah, right.
Have you crossed that one?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I had a guy call me and says, have you been across Black River at Porsche and Black Rock? Yeah. Did you see that bridge? I said, you mean the turn lane on the bridge? He said, yeah.
I hadn't seen that one because it's been a while since I've been that way.
Oh, it's funny.
But, yeah, I mean, how long have we been discussing these issues and we have not gotten anywhere on them? That's what I don't like about it. I think it's important.
I've talked with Lieutenant Governor Tim Griffin a couple of times this year, more last year, but there's areas that we can cut a lot of expenses.
Yeah.
You know, and I had a question. I said, I was talking to a former rep one time. I said, the University of Arkansas, we give them tax money, right? Oh, yeah.
Right.
Then why do they charge tuition? Because I can go to a public school, which gets our tax dollars, and they go free.
Right.
So where are these kids?
And why is tuition so much?
But they said it's like a three-legged stool. You got the foundation, the tax money, and the tuition. Well, can't we kind of revamp this? Because when you got coaches, I'm not going to just pick on University of Arkansas. You can pull the map up and across the state. In the southern part of the country, the football coaches are the highest paid state employee. A football coach.
I know.
In Arkansas, the second highest is the basketball coach.
That's because it brings in the money. Follow the money.
Follow the money.
That's what it's all about. I mean, that's where the money comes from. So all those ticket sales.
How many kids can go to college on $2.3 million a year? Look at
That's
Nick
a lot,
Saban.
yeah.
What's he at? 10.3, 11 mil, something like that?
I think a lot could go to college on that if you lower the tuition. I mean,
and we're not. I mean, it's not about them. They've got to have the money to pay everybody.
Right. And
nobody's going to work for free. We don't blame them, but, you know, I want some answers.
Right. And like you say, there are certain people making a lot more money than the professors. What's more important? You know, is the education the most important thing at that school, or is it not?
And, you know, they say, well, we get revenue from the TV, we get this and that, and then like when Arkansas played Nicholls State, we pay them $1 million to come do that.
Right.
You know, and you know they're going to get beat. Well, it didn't happen to Colorado State and Razorbacks this year because Colorado State beat us. But that was another one of those $1 million things where we're going to pay.
Sure.
You know, there's a guaranteed win right there, but it
Right.
costs you $1 million.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. It's not responsible either, in my opinion. It's not something that's a good thing.
It is what it is, but, you know, and you're not going to change it overnight. But,
no.
You know, why are we sending tax dollars to these universities and charging outrageous amounts of
tuition?
And it's a three-legged stool. You got a foundation, you got the tax dollars, and you got the tuition.
Right.
Okay, do we need to start cutting spending in the university somewhere?
Yeah,
and I'm not saying cut programs. I said just audit.
Yeah, just look and see where the money's going.
Where's the money going?
Yeah. And I'm sure they do that, but I'm wondering how well they do it. I don't know. Yeah.
Who do they answer to, you know?
Right. And, you know, like, not everybody can make perfect scores on their ACT and make straight A's and get no tuition, you know? People who, you know, make decent grades but don't quite make straight A's, they're out. And then they got to come out with that money all on their own. The parents have to. Or they have to get student loans.
But you know something else? Years ago, one of my boys got a stop sign violation ticket. And of course, Dad had to pay it.
Right.
And I told somebody, I don't know if it was, I forget who it was. I said, you'd do better off for that judge to say, okay, here's what I want you to do. I want your driver's license right here. And give it to the bailiff and put it right here.
Yeah.
1 month from now, you can come back and get those licenses.
Yeah.
Now, when you got a 16, 17, 18-year-old kid having to ride the bus or get out of mom's minivan
right.
and not look cool driving to school, that's going to save more than paying $45 for a ticket.
It's true.
But they need the money.
Yeah. That's true, too. It's always about the money, unfortunately. So, it's hard because you can regulate something to death, I guess, but
that's true.
But you would think that there's a better way in most cases. I don't know.
Anyway, we've been visiting with Dr. Charles Osgood, Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. You can call him at 425-4424. Location is 640 Highway 62 East, right across from Affordable Insurance. And anything else we need to talk about with chiropractic today?
Just visit the website mountainhomechiro.com. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email. I love getting those because questions are good. You know, don't feel like you have, and maybe you're timid about sending me any type of a question because if you don't ask, you don't know. So that's where you can find answers. There's a lot of good stuff to look at on the website is about chiropractic. So kind of thumb through it and just see what you think, and then give us a call. The main thing is, don't put it off, especially if you've had any type of an accident.
Yep, get it done.
Even if it was years ago and you've been everywhere and not been helped, and you just don't know if we can help or not. Well, we usually can. So give us a call, 425-4424, and we'll get you in.
Did that cam refresh?
Well, they told me to close the page and reopen it, but I can't do it on this screen that I've got here.
Okay.
So.
All right, be sure to check out the Z Team, retiredtoarkansas.net. Call them at 870-405-0793. Got to run. See you tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody.